This is DYDC-FM 104.7, your development campus radio,
This meeting is being
broadcasting
recorded.
from the beautiful campus of the Visayas State University, Visca, Baybay City, Leyte, Philippines.
VSU Radio, DYDC.
Ako si Aleli Villosino, ang Vice President for Student Affairs and Services. Para nako, DYDC FM jud ko. Ikaw sa ba? Radyo Kalambuan jud na.
Wow, Ben! Ninduta gud ang imong gidrawing. Nature man na, oy! May pakapinbalak pa gud ay. Para asa di ay na?
Practice pa ko ani Jen. Isamit unya ni nako sa amuang eskwelahan sa kahanginan or school on the air.
Ha? Asa man na dapita? Aw! Sa DYDC-FM? Katong kabahin sa School on the Air o SOA on Visual Arts para sa mga junior ug senior high school teachers ug students sa MAPE ug Special Program in the Arts sa DepEd?
Correct lagi ka Jen.
Ako pa! Tigpaminawan baya og avid fan ko sa DYDC-FM 104.7 para malang di ay na sa taga-Baybay City ug Southern Leyte Schools Divisions. Pero, pwede gihapon ng uban makapaminaw sa DYDC kung ganahan sila. Libre ra.
Lagi, swerte gud ko nga naka-appeal ko ani. Taga East West Center o EWC sa Honolulu, Hawaii, USA ang sponsor sa SOA on Visual Arts for Mental Health and Environment.
Mao ba? Gikan sa Amerika. Nahala, pag ayo-ayo migo. Tudloi unya ko sa imuha makatunan sa SOA ha. Bye.
There's a song deep inside I can't erase. It's all about this amazing place, a home that we all can share. Listen to the music, see the sights to see. We got a very scenic university. VSU in my heart, VSU in my heart. Listen to the music, sing with us a song. VSU in my heart.
There is so much this school has given me, the sunsets and truths beside commodity. Oh, how can I repay?
Listen to the music, sing it cheer to cheer at the Visayas State University. VSU in my heart, VSU in my heart. Listen to the music, sing with us a song. VSU in my heart.
Well, it's here at the Visayas State University.
VSU in my heart, VSU in my heart. Listen to the music, sing with us a song. VSU in my heart,
VSU in my heart, VSU in my heart.
The Visayas State University, through the Department of Development Communication and DYDC-FM 104.7, in partnership with the East West Center, EWC, and Honolulu, Hawaii, USA, and the two schools divisions of the Department of Education, DepEd, Baybay City Schools Division in Leyte and Southern Leyte Schools Division, proudly presents
The School on the Air, or SOA, on visual arts for mental health and environment. A radio school program that will educate visual arts among teachers and students who are into music, arts, physical education, and health. MAPE and Special Program in the Arts, SPA of the DepEd as our SOA participants.
This is to improve their quality of education, create awareness, and promote mental health and well-being,
as well as environmental protection among our SOA participants.
SOA on visual arts for mental health and environment.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Philippine Standard Time.
And now, please welcome the two radio hosts of this SOA program.
All right, good afternoon, SOA participants, and welcome to our fifth meeting of the School on the Air on Visual Arts for Mental Health and the Environment. I'm Juan Andrade.
And I'm Perlin Fernandez. Good afternoon to all of you.
Hello, Visayas State University, VSU, and to the SOA project team, the Department of Education, DepEd by Bi-City and Southern Leyte Schools Division, our MAPI, SPA teachers and students who are our SOA participants, and to everyone tuning in over DYDC FM 104.7 and also watching through our FB Live, and to this special radio program today. I hope you're all doing well, even in this somewhat habagat weather, no, and inclement weather right now.
The typhoon Fabian
Yes,
still
of
there.
course.
All right, so before anything else, let's have first our customary roll call, no? Na nanasadtaan ni Buwan. Of course, para makuha na to, ma-check if they can hear us also, no, sa atong participants. All right, so let's start with our participants from Bye Bye City Schools Division. Kindly unmute your mic. Again, kindly unmute your mic and open your cameras and dating gawe. Say aloha together. Ready, get set, go. Aloha. Right, virtual clap for them. Thank you so much. All right. What about our participants from the Southern Leyte Schools Division? Ready, get set, go. Aloha. Right, virtual clap also for them. Great job, SOA participants. Thank you so much.
All right, great job, you guys. Again, happy Friday, because it's Friday, Perlin, no?
yes.
To each and every one. And since it's Friday, today is Assessment and Evaluation Day, no? So during the course of this SOA, we will be allotting our Fridays for our learning assessment and resource person evaluation. So, participants, no, Monday and Wednesday, that's going to be our regular lessons, and Friday will be allotted for our assessment, for our quizzes, and also evaluation on our
resource persons. All right, but before that one, let's do a recap on
Okay.
what transpired this week. So in the last two sessions of this week, we learned all about environmental protection with our beautiful resource person, Miss Ariana Luwarno, nga naakaron. Good afternoon, Miss Ariana. In the first lesson, she shared about the threats, to the environment, all about the greenhouse effect, climate change, and then what we can do to help protect our Mother Nature. So I hope you took down notes for that, because you will need them today for our quiz.
Right. And in the second lesson, which was last Wednesday, no, we learned about eco-anxiety and what we can do to address it. And one thing was by doing art. Then Miss Ariana also unleashed our creativity with the art exercises we had, wherein we took inspiration from the environment, no? Wherein we asked our students to draw leaves, plants, or flowers, and then we incorporated them in their art. No, so did you have any? Did you had fun? No, doing it, guys. Actually, we were very happy and proud, no, of the outputs you shared in our FB group, no, and again, keep them coming. Also, it's also part, no, of the requirements. So again, katong wala pa nag-share, no, you can share your works, no, to our FB group. So,
very amazing,
very
buenong
amazing.
ilang. Very creative ang atong participants. So congratulations.
Congratulations, all right. Okay, and again, no, keep those outputs coming, no. Okay. And always, we would like to keep in touch. As always, we'd like you to keep in touch with us on our Facebook group by posting some photos and stories related to the SOA. No, and please be reminded that you only submit pre-test, post-test pictures of your drawings and poetry, plus the resource person's evaluation on the Google Classroom, and all comments and questions you can post them on our FB group.
Yes, and uploaded na sad no dito sa atong Google Classroom buwan ang atong RP evaluation, no?
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we would like to remind those who have not yet answered the first assessment with Ma'am Marwen last week to accomplish them before 2 p.m. Again, before 2 p.m. on Monday next week, July 26. That is before we start our lesson with Sir Jude Sales, our third resource person.
Yes.
Otherwise, kung dili ninyo maansiran or masubmit, we will mark them late, and you may not graduate in this SOA. Very sad buwan, no?
Okay.
Sayang naman.
All right. So just to give you an update on the quizzes that were turned in, or the quizzes that are still not yet turned in or not yet accomplished by our participants. So far we have
In Learning Assessment 1,
yeah, for by City Division, Learning Assessment 1 on mental health, no? So last week ni siya, no?
Yes.
So far we have 41 ang nakasubmit na, and we still have 22, no? Who are yet to submit.
kindly submit na, your answers for your Learning Assessment 1.
Okay.
And for the quiz naman, buwan,
Right, for the quiz on mental health, we have 34 who already turned in their tasks or their quizzes, and we still yet to receive 29 29 who are yet to turn
Submit.
in or submit their quizzes, no, or to answer their quizzes. And for the resource person evaluation, kini mura gamay pa kaayo.
gamay pa jud.
So we only have 7 who have turned in their resource person evaluation. So 56 are yet to answer, no. So that's
Alright.
we need those evaluation for us to check if you have already, or if you are satisfied, or if you want more
feedback, for our resource
Yes.
person.
Okay. And that's for the by City Division. For module 2 of environmental protection, so sa atong exercise we have 34 who have already turned in. So this is the drawings.
Drawings, yes.
And then 29 are yet to submit.
Alright.
Their exercise, and
Of course, the quiz will be conducted
today.
Okay,
Okay,
so
that's
let's
for by City Division. no?
now let's go to Southern Leyte.
Leyte. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so for our Southern Leyte participants, for mental health,
Okay, let's start with the learning assessment.
learning assessment, 47 have turned in their quizzes. 17 are yet to submit their quizzes or to answer the quiz, no? And then, I'm sorry, learning assessment.
Learning
no?
assessment to when.
Okay, for the quiz, 52 have answered, and 12 are yet to answer and to submit their answers or their quizzes. And resource person evaluation, 27 ang nag-submit, and 37 are yet to submit, no?
So this is for the Module 1
Module
mental
1,
health.
mental health. For that's actually last week, no? And again, guys, we need to we need those, no, mga answers before for Module 1, no?
Yes.
Before Monday.
Before
next
we
week.
start our lesson on Monday.
Okay, so we actually request, no, our
Teachers.
our MAPE teachers, SPA teachers, and our heads, no, to kindly cascade this to the
Facilitate,
students and facilitate this to our students.
Yes, and for the the assessment ban for Module 2.
Okay.
We have 45 who turned in, and we still need the 19
Exercise siya. That was the
yes,
katong drawing.
drawing.
No? Yeah. So 45 ang naka
Submit
submit
na.
na, and then 19 are yet to submit, no, their exercises for module 2 katong drawing sa environmental protection module, no. All right. And again, no, guys, please do accomplish them, because we need them in order for you to graduate. Because
no?
otherwise, incomplete.
That's
Matanig
right.
college students, no? Okay.
Okay, so participants, at this time, we will now have our second learning assessment or quiz. So please get ready and refer to the link of the quiz that we will be posting on our Zoom chat box and on our private Facebook group.
Okay.
Okay, so we will give you 10 minutes, Buwan, no? For our participants to answer the quiz. So take your time. All right, everyone, are you all ready? So, saman ba, no? Mag-start at the quiz.
All right.
Okay.
And by the way, happy listening to Miss Carmela Yamada. No? Good afternoon to all participants. Keep safe, everyone. And from Roslyn Roldan Escario Orbizo, watching from Shadows Integrated Farm in Palo, Leyte.
And hi to Ate Megs Murina, who's watching now from Hong Kong.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining in.
All right, so guys, are you ready? Sige. Please do refer to our link, to the link we will be posting on our chat box and as well as our Facebook.
Or please do
group.
enter in the Google Classroom.
Oh, Google Classroom. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so I believe you're already done with or answering no the module 2 quiz. Okay, and yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
Probably let us proceed na bueno to the resource person evaluation or unsa man pang musta sa nato sila. How are you guys there? Nahuman na ba ang tanan? Nakasmile naman no si Miss Gwen.
All right.
Nahuman na tali, naka-answer na.
Okay. And okay, so
Okay. So, to better understand how the resource person evaluation works, let us walk you through the evaluation form, Gwen.
okay.
Okay?
And by the way, to those know who have not or maybe have missed no our quiz today, you still have until next week no to answer it. But again, I'm sure there are also other students who don't have access to internet on their homes or in their areas. So if you are in your classroom now, so please accomplish it already so that you'll have no problem. If you are not connected to the internet at your home, so better capitalize or take advantage na no of your internet in your school.
That's right.
And we also request no our teachers to kindly assist our students no in answering or in the
In uploading
uploading.
their answers
That's
to the
correct.
Google Classroom, especially if wala sila internet connection at home. Okay, so in your screen, you can see our RP evaluation.
By the way, if you're asking saan ang RP ha, it's resource,
Resource person.
person, no? Resource person evaluation for our SOA, no? So this time, this is for Miss Ariana Lower. So maybe you might find it difficult, especially sa ating mga students.
Yes.
So we'll walk you through on answering that one because I believe last week, mura gamay pa ang nag-answer, no? So maybe you have difficulties answering it. So we'll walk you through on how to accomplish, no, the RP evaluation form. So when you click the link, no, which will be uploading or
It's
putting
already
on
uploaded in the
it's
Google
already uploaded,
Classroom.
no, on the Google Classroom, and also we'll also be uploading that on the FB page. Right. So if you click the link, you'll be directed to the Google form, no, or Google Doc on the resource person evaluation, no. So you will see there on the first page a letter from our project leader, Dr. Cristina Gabrilio, and so you need to accomplish, no, each section or each question which needs to be filled out so that you can proceed, no. So first is email. You must input your email, no, your email address that you used for your Google Classroom. Yeah. Okay. So right now, no, Pauline Fernandez is inputting the email. And then there's a question there. Do you want to be a respondent in this RP evaluation? So kindly click yes. And then next. So it will ask for your other information. So your name. So just type in your name. And then your gender. It's either male or female, and high school category, so you can choose if you are a junior high school or a senior high school student.
Assuming that I'm a senior high
Okay.
schooler.
All right, and then type in the name of your school.
Okay, assuming that I'm from
Baybay
Baybay
City
City.
uh,
Baybay City National High School.
Okay, and then you can choose either Baybay City or Southern Leyte for your depth
Division.
division, and then click on next.
Okay.
So
Alright.
here are the options, no, guys. So we have here for the delivery, no, the research person you are now going to evaluate is Miss Ariana Lure, and then please evaluate Miss Ariana Lure and tick each item using the following scale, no. If you choose 1, that's for poor.
That's the lowest
That's the
score,
lowest
Buwan.
Yeah, 2 is fair, 3 is satisfactory, 4 is very satisfactory, and 5 is outstanding, no. Okay, so and then here are the options for the first section. clearly communicates goals, expectations, and high standard to students. You can choose from poor to outstanding. Just tick the boxes, guys. No, click on the.
Okay.
All right, so you can either click outstanding. Okay, and then adjust teaching techniques to meet the needs of the students. You can click on whatever suits or what you think is the performance of Miss Lore, and then effectively plans assessment of students' learning. You can also type in again from poor to outstanding. Those are your options. So tick in the box, and then for technique. Did she demonstrate sufficient mastery of the topic? So you can choose poor to outstanding. No, other which one do you think? No, if she demonstrated sufficient mastery of the topic. Next is makes clear practical demonstration using appropriate instructional strategies. So you can also click which one suits you think suits the best. No, and then did she provide motivation and encourage student participation? Okay, and then after that, on the department portion, or deportment, sorry. So did she maintain appropriate standards of behavior, mutual respect, control, and tact in dealing with students? You can, choose from poor to outstanding. And did she create a virtual environment that is positive for students' learning and engagement? So you can choose from poor, fair, satisfactory, very satisfactory, and outstanding. And did she demonstrate appreciation for and sensitivity to and diversity among individuals as to gender, learning style, and intellectual needs? Okay. Next is then after that, no. So you're already done. So just click on submit, and once you click on submit, it will be counted on your classroom in the C, no?
You can also see your responses here.
Mm-mm. Pero I think you cannot change na, no?
Yeah. The previous responses, including yours.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. So it will be.
Okay. So we have here those who responded when. Okay. Makita man siya.
All right.
Alright.
So I think you guys already know, no? Any questions so far on the RP evaluation form? So if none, I will give you, I think, 4 or 5 minutes, no?
To answer the
Yeah.
RP evaluation form.
All right. So
Take your time.
take your time. All right. So mapatok ka na po tag music, no?
Okay.
down the road one day. Happy people smile along the way, and the scene turn on my fantasy.
All right, so I think humana bueno, they're done with the RP evaluation form. That's for our resource person, nga si Miss Ariana Lower.
And for those who still haven't answered, no, for for Ma'am Marvin Castañeda of last week, we'll also be posting the RP assessment for for Ma'am Marwen, no, sa atong Facebook group. So don't worry kung na-miss ninyo na siya mga
Yes.
gala, no.
And don't worry, sad, no, sa pagtubag, no, kaya there are no wrong answers.
Yes, for
Alright.
the RP evaluation form. But for our quiz, of course,
course.
you have to you have to answer the correct or you have to type in the correct answer, no, choose the correct answer. Okay. So yeah, and again, no, thank you guys to those who've missed answering the learning assessment and resource person evaluation today. Please refer to our FB group as we will be posting the link there. No, so I know you're all active on social media. So and I think most of you are already in our FB group. So please check your FB,
Yes.
our FB group.
And welcome to those karon pa
Yes.
ni-join. No,
Yes.
na-notify no, nga karon pa ni-join sa atong Facebook group. But
Yes.
for those, again, no, atong pahinumduman, no, for those who are not yet in our Facebook group, please join us in our official Facebook group, ang School on the Air and Visual Arts for Mental Health and the Environment. So everything you need to know, no, og ang mga Google Docs links to our quizzes will be uploaded in our FB group. And if you have questions, please don't hesitate naman to post them on our FB group. But of course, all of your submissions will be sent to your respective Google Classrooms for Bye Bye CD and Southern Leyte.
All right, so to make this learning session more interactive, participatory, again, we need our participants, no? This time to give their impressions on our two resource persons, Ma'am Marwen and Miss Ariana. So wala man nato na we haven't had the time to have the impression from our participants on Ma'am Marwen, so we'll take this time na lang. And actually, our two resource persons will.
Yes.
This is actually the last time, no, that they will interact and they will siguro post questions or ask questions to our resource persons, because next week for the succeeding 4 weeks it's all going to be Sir Jude Sales for the visual arts
Lessons na.
no. All right, so
You can say what you learned, no, from the lessons they discussed on mental health and environmental protection.
and this is also an opportunity to ask questions to our resource person, Miss Ariana and Ma'am Marwen, again, because this will be the last time. And siguro, the next time is ang graduation na, no?
Yes, hapit
Pohon.
na jud. Dali ara. All right, so let's start now. Let's start from the Bye Bye City Division. Okay. Anyone?
Yeah, you can click on you raise your hand. You know, again, impression is what you have learned or what you think, no? You learn or what you think can improve na, no? On the delivery of our resource persons, and maybe if you want to thank them or to compliment, no, their way of
Teaching.
So please do so.
All right,
So
so
someone from Bye Bye City Division.
click your raise your hand. All right.
Sir Rooney Jade, no? Okay. Take it away, sir.
Hello, sir. Thank you, Sir Gwen and Ma'am Perlin.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone, especially to those who are listening here in DYDC. By the way, I'm Jade Babagay from Baybay City Senior High School, an arts and design teacher. I would like to express my gratitude and appreciation for our speakers, Dr. Marwin Castañeda and Ms. Ariana Luber, for this informative discussion. I think this is an eye-opener for us as a participant that we should not take for granted the issues on mental health and also in our environment. At first, we experienced adjustments since we are not used into this kind of modality. However, our speakers and our facilitators made it easier and managed to provide us all we need to absorb all the contents presented to us. Activities were great and fun. One of my favorites is the composing of haiku. I love the activity because it is not in my comfort zone and it was new and challenging for me. I learned so many things from this online training to generalize Acknowledging and accepting your flaws will help you develop yourself to be a better person. And indeed, life should move on. This is my first time also to hear about KiwiQ. So this made me realize that we should also focus the issues on biodiversity loss as one of the biggest threats to our environment. We feel lucky here in Bye Bye City Senior High School to be part of this program. Thank you very much for the opportunity, East-West Center, Visayas State University, and also to Bye Bye City Division for choosing us to be part of this SOA on visual arts. We are sending our virtual claps to the speakers and all the people involved in this program. Daghang salamat po. That's all, sir.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Rooney Jade, babagay of Baybay City Division. No? So very insightful po ng yahang
Yes.
yahang
Impressions.
impressions. All right, thank you so much, sir, for also being participative, no, in our learning sessions.
Yes.
Okay, so can we have another one, no?
How about from a student?
A student from Baybay City
Yes.
Division.
Alright.
so
I
nagitawag
think,
si sir, no?
Nagitawag si Sir
Sir
Ronnie.
All right.
Okay.
I have my students here.
Okay, sure. Okay, virtual clap to our student. And again, the virtual clap to Sir Rooney Jade.
Okay, hello. Kindly lower your volume, sir, no, there, para dili kayo siya ma-feedback. Okay.
Good day, everyone. I am Donalyn L. Tautau from Baybay City Senior High School. I am here to impress my knowledge about this SOA class within this week and last week. So today I'm living in this world where most of the people do bad things that can harm our environment, such as doing illegal loggings, illegal minings, burning plastics, and throwing their trashes everywhere, both in land and in water. And from the moment I watch from them, I also do it, and that was one of the biggest mistakes I've done because all of it had bad effects, such as our ozone layer got thicker and thicker. And when heavy rain drops, there are landslide, floods, and the saddest thing was many people and animals died. And I've learned a lesson from that, a lesson where we should take care of our environment and put value in it, save our planet and do actions because at the end of the day, we humans are the most affected one. And I am so very grateful and thankful for our speakers, Miss Ariana and Ma'am Marwin Castaneda for their speaking they have, and to all the lessons, and I'm so very thankful we the Baybay City Senior High School and the SOA participants. That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you so
Okay.
much. Virtual clap, no, to our
Student.
from Baybay City Senior High School. So very well said, no? Mga bright yun ang atong mga students from Baybay City, no? So liwat silang maestro, maestra.
Yes, correct.
All right. So now let's have someone from Southern Leyte Division. So anyone?
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, Southern Leyte Division from Pintuya National Vocational High School.
I-unmute sa lamang.
Reyna Jean Orini po. Now, my task is to give impression to Ma'am Marvin Castaneda. Now, before anything else, we would like to say thank you to our facilitator for this wonderful and meaningful lesson. For the discussion about mental health, I would give 5 stars for that because the discussion was very impressive. We've learned and add knowledge about mental health. Now, as a teacher or even learners, we face different kinds of stress that would be either positive or negative. Now, we can fight this stress because there is what we call expressive therapy, wherein music, arts, dancing, and poem, we can translate our stress through our imagination. Now, as what Ma'am Casanyada said, that we have to talk to someone if we are depressed. We can even listen to music, draw arts, or even we can dance, and we can write poem to express ourselves. Now, as to Ma'am Castañeda, I will give 5 stars for that because we really have learnings for about mental health, especially in this pandemic time. So we have to manage our stress. There is what we call I care, and I thank you.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. No, we haven't seen you sa atong
Oo.
screen, so maybe
Maybe you can turn on your camera, ma'am.
yeah.
Asa mo to si ma'am
My
nga
signal is
nag-answer?
my signal is not good, ma'am. If I will on the video,
Okay.
the signal is
All right, we understand. Again, thank you so
Okay.
much for that very insightful message and for that very good impression. Again, as what she mentioned, no, she really learned a lot about mental health, especially from the talks of Mom Castañeda, no, about mental health. Okay, so now let's have someone from still from
Southern
Southern
Leyte,
Leyte,
but
now a
as
student.
student.
Okay.
Student.
All right.
Okay, so I am Teacher Dong from the Burgos National Technical Vocational High School, Southern Leyte Division. I am tasked to give an impression to Miss Ariana Lohr and giving an impression to our international facilitator is both honor and privilege. Aside from being very cool facilitator and very beautiful, the 2 learning sessions with Miss Ariana was great then. She started with mentioning the Kiwi Q, which I did not know. Mura og ang atong nahibawan dili kan araman ato ang mga local na mga birds. But it made me realize then that biodiversity loss is real, and this problem should be addressed immediately. In our own little way, we can help protect our environment, like the challenge that she gave us, the things to do to protect the Mother Nature is very helpful, not only to us, but also for the coming generations. And the second session, the doing the observation, shape, texture, and creativity, that was so relaxing then. So if I'm going to rate the sessions with Ms. Ariana, it would be rated SOA. Not the school on air, but it's simple yet outstanding and amazing activities.
Wow.
That's all. Thank
All right, thank you so much, sir.
Sir Rosalio Imbok of Padre Burgos
Yes.
National Vocational High School, no? All right, and so what he said, no? If he would rate Ma'am Ariana,
Yes,
it's
presentation
SOA, no?
or lesson,
Simple,
yes. Mhm.
outstanding, and
Amazing.
amazing. Wow, very
Nice.
kuan kayo, no? Enlightening and very kuan kayo siya. Makagana yun, no, sa ating mga
Yes,
speakers.
resource person.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, sir Imbok, no, from Padre Burgos High School.
Okay, now let's have two.
you. You're welcome, sir.
All right, thank you so much, sir. How about our students there, no?
Another student from Southern Leyte. Okay, nanamatay student from Baybay. But again, we still need to have another 2 students pa, no?
Uh-huh.
Okay. How about a student from Southern Leyte? On their impression, no, of the 2 weeks of the 2 modules for mental health and environmental protection. Any takers?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Um, I'm sorry if my impression would be short because I'm not really good with putting my thoughts into words. So I was tasked to give an impression for Miss Lower. So my impression of Miss Lower would be how calm and comprehensive her delivery was on her topic. Also about how she cares about the well-being of our environment and how she is determined on protecting it by sharing her knowledge with us so we can use our creative abilities to make people be aware about the issues or problems with our planet. So I would like to thank Miss Lower for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
All right, thank you
thank
so
you.
much, Mary Naomi Manaog,
Manaog,
for her impression on Miss Ariana Lower's performance, and of course, the way she presented her lesson. So if we can rate her, di siya lower but higher.
Higher. Correct. Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am. I Miss Manaog, from Santa Cruz National High School.
And we also have another one from Southern Leyte, about our impression
For-
on Miss Ma'am Marwin.
For Ma'am Marwin, all right?
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon.
In behalf of SOA participants, I would like to express our sincere expression and gratitude to VSU, to the organizers of this training, and to our Sir Ixo Pero Abunda for choosing me as one of the participants. Special thanks to our speakers, Ma'am Marwin Castaneda and Ma'am Ayena Loa. We learned a lot from the very informative topics you have discussed. If a picture can paint 1,000 words, your words shared to us build opportunities and create a bridge that will soon connect our dreams to success, which assured that it is painted already in our hearts and in our minds. Everything you have shared give us motivation and inspiration to do better with our craft. This serves as our guide and pursuing our passion in arts and became a future artist, hoping that more training like this will be conducted so that more aspiring artists will be given privilege like what you have given to us. Thank you and God bless us all.
All right. Thank you so much.
Virtual clap from our student from Sogod National High School for that impression. All right, and so now let's have another student from Baybay,
Baybay.
para pantay tanan. So let's have another student from Baybay City Division to give his or her.
Good afternoon,
Hi,
sir.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I am tasked to give my impression from Siabo National High School. To the organizers, instructors, resource speakers, students from Southern Leyte and Baybay City Division, good afternoon. Let me tell you a short personal story which I could still remember just earlier. These past few days, I traveled somewhere geared with extra clothes, other personal accessories, and my motorcycle with me. I arrived at my destination full of realizations and reflection upon seeing the world full of beauties and arts. There alone, I learned to appreciate the gift of environment that we have. Thanks to our resource speaker, Miss Ariana, for letting our eyes open on the things that are still be utilized with all. He shared to us insights that awaken our sleeping knowledge. We knew it, but we failed to see its importance until it crossed into our mind this query: are you in your own home? Because if I'm not, it's like I am nobody in this planet. But if I'm living it there, I can hold responsibility to it. Your way of sharing your strategies for us to become more in love with arts and nature made us feel we're more than wanting ourselves to live it. Thus, we crafted creative and resourceful outputs all because you have imparted to us and where you are inspired of. And with this, we can be able to reach hundreds of people who are willing to express themselves in arts through appreciating that nature, our environment, our home. A virtual thank you, Ma'am Ariana, for your generosity and intelligence that you have shared to us. You are not just a teacher, but you are more than that. You are inspiration and a steward of God's creation. Once again, from Baybay City Division and Siabo National High School, salamat og ang Ginoo magaabunda kanimo og daghang gasa.
All right, thank
Alright,
you
thank
so much,
you,
Sir
Sir
Jasper
Jasper.
Paul Ikoy of Siabu National High School for his impression, no, on what he have learned from our modules and from our speakers, specifically from Ma'am Ariana
Ariana.
Lor. As what he mentioned, no, he was able to appreciate the environment even more after this, after hearing, no, and listening to the topic discussed by
Ma'am Ariana.
Ma'am Ariana, no.
All right.
So at this point, let's hear something from our resource
Resource
persons. I
person.
believe Ma'am Marwin is not around, not in our Zoom meeting. So maybe let's have
Ma'am Ariana
Lower.
Lower.
Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for all of your kind words. That really means a lot to me, and I'm really glad that you were able to take something out of the last few days, and we'll be able to take all of the things that we talked about with you into the future and make a positive change for the environment. I'm really excited that I got to be a part of this, and now we're part of a much bigger community of environmentalists from all the way from London to the Philippines. So I'm very excited to have been a part of this, and thank you so much again for your participation and kind words.
All right. So again, a virtual clap to our resource
Resource
person,
person,
Miss
Miss Ariana
Lower.
Lower.
All right.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And of course, thank you for your questions and impressions, guys, no, for to our participants.
So yeah. In the next sessions, actually every Fridays, no, in the coming Fridays. So our assessment, or I'm sorry, our Friday sessions will be intended for assessments and then also impressions, no,
No?
especially. So again, in the next few weeks,
That would be our format.
yes, and Sir Jude Sales will be the one who will be handling, no, the succeeding modules for the next 4 weeks. So again, please prepare, no, your impressions and also what you've learned, no, to share what you've learned from the lessons.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And
All right. So before we end
yeah.
our session,
Yeah.
okay, please be reminded to log on to your Zoom sessions ahead of time for our next meeting now, starting 2:30 or 2:45 p.m. So you will not be late in our class at 3 p.m. And the deadline for your quiz, that's before we start our class next week. Okay, so see you in our fifth lesson
Yeah, fifth lesson.
on Monday next week, July 26, 2021, at exactly 3 in the afternoon, Philippine Standard Time. Next week again, we will have our very own Sir Jude Noni Sales. So that wraps up our session for today for our SOA on visual arts. I am Perlin Fernandez.
And I'm Buen Andrade. See you then. Again, guys, next week. So we here, no, we like you to bear in mind what you have learned from lesson module 1 and module 2, because again, you'll be synthesizing that, or you will be incorporating that
On
the
Friday.
on the next succeeding lessons, no.
All right.
It's gonna be all visual arts. So visual arts na good ni, and I'm sure you're all excited. So again, no, so what you've learned for the past 2 weeks, please don't forget it, and because you will be doing that, or you will be incorporating that
those,
sa atuang visual arts lessons
Lessons.
with Sir Jude. You're excited, I'm excited as well, and I believe our participants are excited. Okay, so again, I'm Juan Andrade. See you then, only here at
DWDC FM 104.7. Thank you, aloha, and have a great day.
weekend.
Have a happy weekend.
Yes. Bye now.
Bye.